I live and work on board a cruise ship, but right here isn't exactly where I work. This is where I work. I have been working on board Explorer of the Seas for 8 months now, so this has become my little home, as well as my workplace. I thought I'd bring you guys along in the day in the life of what it's like to be a cruise ship dancer on a show day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. Let's start with my morning. We have a 7:25 call this morning, so a little bit of skincare. I like to start off my day with a coffee. No matter what time it is, I'll always get up and get a coffee from back deck before we go to the theatre for notes. Notes is where the dance captain gives the rest of the cast notes from the previous shows that we did. It could be something that we need to improve on, something that we did really well. It is very important that the dance captain keeps the integrity of the show from how it was in rehearsals and that it keeps the same throughout the whole contract. So we do notes and then we jump into a tech run. A tech run is pretty much where we run the show from top to bottom with all of the tech, the lights, the sound. It is a big collaboration to make a show happen. So we got to make sure all parts are ready and all prepared for the show. On Explorer of the Seas, we do 3 shows. We do Wild Cool Swinging, Fast Forward, and Invitation to Dance. All 3 of these shows are completely different. We have Wild Cool Swinging, which goes through the cities of the USA, such as New York City, San Francisco, Vegas, Chicago. Then we have Fast Forward, which is like an 80s inspired show. It is such a fun show. We have Footloose, we have Fame. We're the second cast to bring back Fast Forward on the ship. I'm very blessed that I've been able to do this show. It is one of my favorites by far. And then we have Invitation to Dance. This one is a ballroom show. It is very technical. If you haven't done ballroom before, don't worry, you will be almost a professional by the end of your contract. Show days are always hectic. They are always full on. Recovery for me is huge, so I like to always take a nap on a show day. No matter if I've had an amazing sleep or I've had a little bit of a rough sleep, I always have a nap. But it's a little bit hard when you're traveling the world and seeing all of these beautiful and amazing places. We are currently back in Europe, so we just crossed the Atlantic to Europe from Miami. We only have 50 days left on board the beautiful Explorer of the Seas, so I'm soaking up every port that I can get off. Now it's cast laundry. So I'm the designated person to wash the costumes for the cast. This is a little bit of an extra pay and you can apply for this when you're in rehearsals. It's really not that hard, and this is not just on a show day, but at the moment I'm constantly washing costumes. We're on a 7-day cruise, so I find myself washing costumes every single day. Our shows on Explorer of the Seas are at 7 and 9:15. So that means my call is at 6 p.m. and that means I'll start getting ready at around 4:45. I must admit, doing my makeup is kind of soothing now. I've actually perfected my makeup, so I don't need too long. It's nice to do a little bit of makeup because I definitely do not wear makeup like that on the day-to-day basis. I know this looks like a lot of makeup, but we are on stage and we do have lights that flush us out as well, so you want to look almost like a drag queen. The more makeup you have on, the better you'll look on stage. Once we get up to the theatre, it's time to preset our costumes. We have to preset our costumes either on side stage or in the backstage because our quick changes are very, very quick. When I say we have quick changes, I mean they are quick. Sometimes 30 seconds to 45 seconds. It is very, very fast. All 3 shows are different, but I definitely have a specific spot that I put all of my costumes. We also have help from the Ice Cast. They help us dress and spot our shows, and we do the same for them. So we do have a little bit of help. After I preset, I warm up. So I like to roll out my body, do a bit of stretching, some conditioning, and definitely some abs. Because we are dancing on a rocky ship, we definitely need to have the core engaged. My warm-up usually lasts 20 to 25 minutes. I like to make sure that I am completely warm before I step on stage to perform the shows. And then it's time to get changed into our first costume of the show, which is called Fossy. This is such a cute costume. I always like to have a little laugh and a little play around with my cast before I step on stage to be in good spirits for the show. Usually in between my shows, I like to sit in my room and literally just relax. My legs are so exhausted after these shows. After we complete both shows, we have something called show food, where the chefs supply us food. So we get food like salad, veggies, rice, chicken breasts, eggs, some fruit occasionally. We get to eat after the shows, which is amazing. It's not always the best, but it is food and I cannot complain. And then my favorite part of the night, taking off my show makeup. This feeling is honestly the best thing ever. And then of course a shower. After that, I usually just sit in bed and watch a movie and unwind for the night. And then I jump into bed, turn my lights off and get a good night's sleep. So that's a day in my life on a show day. So if you guys liked this video, please give this video a like and do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.